Prize payouts are at their highest levels ever. More prizes, more winners. Play today, and good luck from the Texas Lottery.
Next on KENS 5 Eyewitness News at 10. Will San Antonio surrender its streets and neighborhoods to out-of-control gangs? A group of residents says they're ready to fight back. It's one of the city's biggest employers, but could there be a shakeup in the works at USAA? And cattle are mysteriously turning up butchered in the fields. Are spacemen to blame? How about cults? An Eyewitness News investigation looks for answers.
San Antonio's news leader. This is KENS 5 Eyewitness News at 10. Coverage you can count on.
Good evening. Let's take a look at tonight's Cash 5 numbers: 7, 11, 27, 26, and 15. The pick 3 tonight: 0, 2, and 8. Graffiti, beer runs, and sometimes much worse. San Antonio neighborhoods are trying to fight back against gangs, and they're turning to the district attorney for help. Joe Conger is standing by live just north of downtown, where residents want an anti-gang safe zone established. Joe?
Chris, what better way to illustrate some of the problems this Tobin Hills community is having than to show you some of it? This is gang graffiti, PCS written here. Residents, of course, calling the kids who do this sort of thing punks. They also say that they're responsible for a lot worse in the neighborhood of crimes. And now the neighborhood is turning to a different set of tactics to try and create a better solution to this crime problem. There are many signs of trouble in the Tobin Hills community where residents are scared to talk, let alone confront gang members. There are more than a dozen of them, mostly juveniles. They call themselves PCS, and police believe they may be responsible for a run of burglaries, car thefts, and in the last 3 weeks, 3 arsons. Now the neighborhood association is taking steps to combat it. Tonight they talked with the district attorney's office about filing an injunction against these gangsters, a legal maneuver designed to stop them from hanging out altogether.
All hours of the day now. It's not just at night, but it's during the day as well. And they're just being as brash as can be because they just walk away knowing that nobody's going to turn them in because of retaliation.
The association says there was a similar injunction put in place on the east side. They thought it was a success, and they're hoping to do the same thing right here just northeast of downtown in the Tobin Hills neighborhood. That's where we're live, Chris.
What legally happens, Joe?
What they're going to do, Chris, is they're going to put up a list and start listing some of the names of some of the kids who they see daily as repeat offenders. Get that list to the DA's office and to a judge and start working on an injunction to try to get them separated from each other. The idea is, of course, to keep them separated, keep them out of the neighborhoods, and therefore keep the crime out of the neighborhood.
Okay, thanks, Joe Conger, live. A chain reaction crash on the highway today turned into a fireball and caused a monster traffic jam. It happened about noon on I-35 South at Rittiman. Police say a tractor trailer hit a truck, other cars hit the big rig, and then it burst into flames. You can see it burning there. No major injuries, believe it or not. TxDOT, though, it was so bad, the heat was so bad, TxDOT had to repave 2 lanes, which were damaged in the highway, and the road was not reopened until about 7:30 tonight, so it was jammed all through the afternoon rush hour. A San Antonio man is in the Bexar County Jail tonight, charged with double murder. It happened about 11 last night in the 2400 block of Palo Alto. Police say 33-year-old Joe Gonzalez and his 24-year-old girlfriend, Virginia Valdez, had been fighting with the suspect, 33-year-old Jesus Casares. Casares is accused of shooting the couple while they used a pay phone on a street corner, and he's now charged with capital murder. A homeless man dies when he falls into the San Antonio River this morning. The man's body was found about 8 a.m. behind the old Pearl Brewery.